Okay, my microphone broke while I was recording this, so I have to do it again. But no worries. We now have the ability to observe this agent's perspective. It's very low poly, but if I run this script, which you can read the code here if you pause the video, I can basically control his movement and see from his eyes in a very low polygon thing. It also doesn't render my player character yet. Again, it is terrible frame rates. We're getting about 11 FPS here. So I'm gonna edit his vision here by adding like a big pillar. And as you can see, the pillar shows up right here. And if I break a block, it live updates. Essentially, the block breaks and places, which is why it's so slow. Again, I'm gonna optimize it. Don't worry too much. But yeah, I can also move him around. So as you can see, if I, he's like moving around when I hit him, and you can see the world shifting as a result of that. I can also move him around. So by pressing WASD, I can move his player character like around. And this will be really important as our AI features will be a lot like controlling human movement as these agents. But yes, so I'm going to upgrade his vision. I'm going to upgrade all of the ability for him to do everything. And I do want to add like his inventory render as well, because it's going to be like, we're going to plug computer vision agents into this, in like visual language modeling like stuff to make those kinds of developments of those bots easier and in game at that. And yeah, so that's basically what we have next. I also have like this cool some inventory setups, so you can see like the inventory of yourself. And I also have like the ability to make these guys fly in the sky. Hopefully they don't die. Okay, yeah. Also, I need to keep splashing these guys with health potions so they don't die. But uh, yeah, so we've got a bunch of stuff. Also, I fixed the walk towards me functionality. So now they have collision with each other, and they will look at me and walk around. Uh, Essentially kind of being, oh yeah, and they can stand on top of each other for some reason. So like you can literally ride them like you can like happy guests. It's really funny. um, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this feature in the game, but yeah, it's a thing. So that's really awesome. And yeah, so eventually we're gonna be able to control our own army and have like their viewport visions like in blocks and stuff. I want to make it so you could be like, oh, have like three of my agents go and mine trees for me, and then in my control room have like three like a monitor or three monitors showing their vision, and like flipping through the different people doing their different tasks on my behalf, and like yeah, kind of have like a control room AI area, so I can like have them do stuff for me and bring it back, and like kind of like be my own army or like society. So yeah, that's coming up next. The mod is actually now publicly available on both Modrinth and CurseForge. Actually, I think Modrinth is public. CurseForge it's still under review. But if you look up Code MC, and I'll put a link in the description, uh, you should be able to download it. It's the original version. It's it's 0.0.1. So it's actually the last video's update with like a few changes. So there's nothing in there that's super useful. This hasn't made it in there just yet. I will eventually upload it once I get the performance stable, so you can play around with it. But you can technically download it, and you can technically run some basic Python scripts. So have fun with that. The code is also open source. It's under Xlate's public repository or public repository CodeMC. I'll leave links all in the description so you can check it out. But yeah, feel free to like clone the code, check it out. The I just want to make a note about the license. It is currently all rights reserved. I will be relaxing the license over the next few months. Probably once the features are a bit more complete and I get a bit more of a head start on the coding and development platforms. Uh, in other words, just making it easier for people to use and refining the code in the way that's my style and that I think is the best for people to use. Also adding some like in-game features such as like like kind of like ComputerCraft was, but I want to have my own twist on it. So the code is open source, and you can read it if you want. I also there's two repositories. There's XOS and there's also CodeMC. So feel free to read both of those repositories, or check them out, try it out. XOS is like basically the operating system that in like standard library that you can download onto your PC and use as a sort of like standalone Python environment. However, that will be they're both under active development, so don't expect anything production grade just yet. But if you are looking for a project to contribute to, we do have a Discord, which I will also leave a link in the description for you to join as well. Feel free to join and message me, or DM me, or leave a comment, or open up a pull request, I suppose, on GitHub. I will definitely keep my eye closely on everything. And yeah, feel free to, I guess, join the community. I'm very particular, but I think that if you are interested in building a mod like this or joining and supporting it, I'm all for that, and I welcome everybody who wants to get involved to join. And I will, do my best to mentor new people, and also, people who are more advanced or seasoned. It would also be awesome to have some support and some like help with this, because it is actually a lot of fun. Although I would probably also wait just a little while, because the code is still making its way sort of into stability, so it might not be the best thing just yet. But yeah, anyways, check out the description, stay tuned, please subscribe, like, comment if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm Dylan Verby, whatever you want to call me, Xlate. Yeah, anyways, I will catch you around. Thanks.